Today we'll see how we do web scraping or data scraping. For this, we need to go to a website. The website can be any website which has static data in the form of a table. So the table can be like financial data, population data, HR data, any kind of data. So let's say I want to find the financial data of a company like ITC Limited. So I'm going to search for it and I get the data on some websites. There's a website called moneycontrol.com where I get the ITC financial results that has been published. As you can see the entire balance sheet of ITC, and it has by year March 23, March 22, 21, 20, 19 for the last almost 5 years. So here all I need is the URL of this website. I copy it. I go to Excel now, open up a blank workbook, go to data, and here you can see right on the ribbon there is from web. This is one place. The other place is get data, and you can say from other sources. Data can come from different sources: Excel workbook, CSV, folders, JSON file, web data, Oracle database, cloud databases, Azure online, the cloud environments, or from other sources. So here I'm going to say from web. Then this pop-up is going to come where I have basic and advanced. Right now we'll just use the basic version of it. We'll say okay. I paste the URL that I copied from the website and I say okay. This is the navigator for what is called as the PowerQuery. And here you can see the different things that it has found on that particular URL. It has found a document which is an HTML with some tables inside it. So that particular table is this table 0, where you can see all these things here. Column 1, column 2, column 3, and all that. Now, suppose you don't need this column 1, column 2, column 3, but instead you want to see it as March 23, March 22. In that case, we have to do some data cleanup. So for doing the data cleanup, we have to go to transform data. So I click on transform data. And my data gets loaded in the, which is called as the Power Query editor. Then from here, I can say use first row as headers. Can you see here at the top? Use first row as headers. I click on this, so my headers get promoted. This becomes March 23, March 22, March 21, and any other things that you don't need, you can remove from here. For example, I don't need this first row, so I can say remove rows. Remove top row. How many rows? I can remove 1 row from here. Clear? Now, all of this, suppose you need all of this, you can keep it like this. Now, as you can see, some of them are in capital, some of them are in uppercase, some of them are in lowercase. If you want to move them everything to a proper case, you can do different types of functions on them. If you do lowercase, everything will become, or you want to use capitalize each word, you can say. So now you see this becomes equities and liabilities. All caps was there. Now it looks little more uniform. Everything is in one single place. Done. And on the right hand side, you can see these are the applied steps that have been applied. One by one, all the steps have been done. At any point of time, suppose you don't want this capitalize each word, which we did, you can come here and delete this step by clicking on the red delete icon here. Click on this and see it will be restored to what it was originally. Okay. If you are happy with what you have done so far, you can say close and load. So once you say close and load, that entire data is going to get loaded into Excel. So now you have your data in Excel. You can choose to do what you want with it. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now you can save it, file save as, and I'll call it data scrapping. Within this, I'm going to save it as ITC Limited financial data. Now, why did I save it that way? Because as of now, I have the data as of March 23. If this was quarterly or come March 24, that website is going to get updated. In that case, I can again, I'll have to redo those steps. Now, if I use this, you don't have to redo the steps. All that you have to do is come here, open this. Here there is a refresh button. You have to just click refresh. Then all the steps, all the things that you have done, it will repeat. And your data will be updated. So that is about data scrapping from one particular site and financial data.